Hi, my name is Denise Hurley, and this is Harmonies. I want to welcome everybody to our show. And this show, I interview different musicians in the area, and I like to know what they're doing musically and about their lives. And today my guest is Jac Mestel.
Yeah.
She is a local musician, and I understand you just moved here to Sterling.
Yes.
So welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Okay, and you are a singer-songwriter, and you have a band called Happy Little Clouds. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting name. I'll get back to that in a little bit. Find out a little bit more about that.
Sure.
And you just recently moved to Sterling, and you just told me that you're starting to get involved in the community. So, but what brought you here? Where were you from originally?
Good question. Yeah. So I moved here recently. I was living in Somerville, in Massachusetts, and I guess. So my girlfriend, she grew up around here, and she really wanted to come back. I had her living out in Somerville for about a year, and she was like, I was like, give it a try out there for a year, and she was like, okay, year's up. Let's go back to Central Massachusetts. So we bought a house here, and we really lucked out with that. And,
all right.
Yeah.
And you said to me a little earlier you're starting to get involved in the community. You just told me something about the community theater here?
Yeah. I just, I was in the play at the Sterling Community Theater in the winter, and they do like a radio show. So I got involved there, and I got to be like a Foley artist. And then I just tried out for the musical. They're doing a production of Mamma Mia. Okay. So I got cast as one of the characters.
Wow!
In that.
Congratulations!
My first musical ever, actually. So,
well, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Wow!
And so it's September 13th that weekend, and then the next weekend.
Okay. Good for you.
If anyone wants to come see it, it's going to be really, really good.
It sounds like it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, good talent.
Well, welcome to the community, and
Thank
welcome to Sterling, and you know all the things that happen in this area. It's very exciting with what goes on in this area.
This is gone.
How much can we take? How long till we break? How could I know we'd have so little time, but so many minutes to grow? Why don't you take what you want from me? Oh, you think you're in love with me? Well, you best find yourself a new lover, 'cause baby, you're wrong. Baby, you're wrong. What more can we do? Let time pass through, and while you're waiting, find somebody else. Don't latch on to me, 'cause I wanna be by myself. Oh, just take what you want from me. Oh, you think you can handle me? Well, put one foot in front of the other, and baby, you're gone. time spent for the day. I don't remember how things got so far. I stopped listening, just can't defend who we are. You just had the last piece of me, so there's no possibility that we'll find ourselves in each other. Baby, we're through. Baby, we're through.
Okay, and now I have a question about the Happy Little Clouds. It's your creation.
Yes.
And I guess you've been doing this since 2010.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the band and what your music's about?
Yeah, so I kind of started it up with a friend back then who was my drummer for a very long time. And it kind of stemmed out of, I kind of was more of a singer-songwriter before that, and but I wanted to have a band. So I was playing with a bunch of people, and then some of us parted ways, but me and my friend Alex, who was my drummer for a long time, we kept going, and we created the name Happy Little Clouds together, and we were just playing the two of us for a very long time.
Okay.
But he had life priorities, and so the band has kind of shifted around member-wise
Okay.
over time. But essentially, it's my songwriting in band format.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it's my grandma's favorite.
I get the feeling you've been wasting my time, but I can't for the life of me stop. You'd be right if you said I was stupid. I'll skirt that 'cause I hear it a lot. Can we help it if we're desperate and lonely? Everybody just wants to be loved. God, I'm praying hard that I'm not the only one left. Somebody help me forget. I get the feeling that there's no time to lose, but I can't for the life of me start. You'd be right if you said I was crazy. I'll ignore it 'cause I might pick apart. Can we help it if we're tired and jealous? Everybody just wants someone close. God, I'm praying hard that I'm not the only one left. Somebody help me forget. I get the feeling that it's time to get up, but I can't for the life of me move. You'd be right if you said I was lazy. I'll pretend that I've got nothing to prove. Yeah, can we help it if we're dying of boredom? Everybody just wants a cheap thrill. God, I'm praying hard that I'm not the only one left. Somebody help me forget. Wasting my time, but I can't for the life of me stop. You'd be right if you said I was stupid. I'll skirt that 'cause I hear it a lot. Yeah, can we help it if we're desperate and lonely? Everybody just wants to be loved. God,
So what is your music about, basically?
I would say I usually write songs when I'm feeling something very big.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much an outlet for my feelings, I would say.
Okay.
So it can range from, just introspective stuff to, social stuff that's happening in the world. And it's different every song, I guess.
Every song that comes out is a different theme. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your song in the video, Beneath, was nominated for the Boston Music Awards in 2018.
Yeah.
And it addresses gender identity.
It does.
Can you give me a background on that story?
Sure. Yeah, so I'm transgender.
Okay.
Pre-transition. And so that song to me was kind of my coming out to myself in a way as with my gender identity.
Sure.
And at the time it was kind of about how I was feeling. I was very depressed for a while figuring that out, and it's just kind of about like wanting to be under the blankets doing nothing and just hiding from the world while the world keeps going. And so it's pretty much my perspective on how it felt, and kind of it has an uplifting point to it where it's the seasons change, and after winter comes summer eventually. So
right.
It's kind of rooted in a lot of imagery
Okay.
around the seasons, I guess. But it's pretty much about finding your inner child and being who you are
Okay.
fully, and despite the world. So, and I wanted to be very honest
Sure.
in that song, and just honest in general in my life.
Right.
So, yeah, and my music is a big part of my life.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. And how do you think people looked at that video, and how do they respond to that video? As you're an artist, and you're portraying yourself. And by the way, I think the video is fantastic. I watched it several times, and I really love how you did that. But I'm curious how people responded to it, and what their thoughts were about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, the music community that I'm surrounded by they were amazing about it, and just really embraced the idea, and everyone who helped me with the video too. I had a lot of artist friends who gave up their time and their skills to help me make it.
Right.
And I felt tremendously supported by them, and just being accepted as fully myself. It's when you grow up being queer or in the LGBT community, you feel really kind of outside of things. So to feel included is great.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful, and everyone wants to feel that.
Now, where was that filmed?
So it was actually filmed in many different places.
Okay.
There were different locations. There was a dilapidated pool in Maine that we filmed at, a nicer pool that we filmed at in, I forget the town, but it was in Massachusetts.
Okay.
Actually at my current bassist's parents' house. He wasn't in the band at the time of filming that. We've switched bassists in that time, but we filmed a bit in, I think it was Jamaica Plain at a park there.
Okay.
Or was it Roxbury? That area.
That area over there. Okay.
Yeah, and some at my friend Jenny Bergman, who directed the video at her studio. We filmed a bunch, and the child that's in it is actually her daughter.
Oh, okay.
Who plays my inner child.
Right. So
watch the video.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
If you want to
video.
know what we're talking about.
Yeah, great video. Very, very good. Very well done. Yeah, very well. Do you have acting training? Because what you did there was amazing.
Thank you. No, I don't.
Okay, I was just curious.
But I'm getting my feet wet with that and with
Sterling.
Community Theater. Yeah, I've always enjoyed the theater. I grew up in New York, so
Okay.
I grew up going to Broadway shows,
Oh, okay.
and so that was a big part of my childhood.
Sure.
So I think I grew up admiring that, but being too shy to kind of participate in the limelight.
Right. And now you're starting to do that a bit.
Yeah, it's amazing what being yourself can do for your confidence. Yeah. So this one is called Moon Fade, and pretty much I picture myself on a beach when I think of this song.
Thought I felt you next to me, getting lost in ecstasy when we touched so tenderly. But what you get is what you see, what you see. Moon fading slow. You had to go. Where your face is like you bring, touching down on everything. I make out the words you sing, but in the dark I'm hearing things. Moon waning high, you say goodbye. How you used to light my way, help me find the words to say, hold me close till break of day, until our dreams must fade away, fade away. Moon setting fast, time make it last. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I want to drown in your light, falls far, shines bright. I want to drown in your light, falls far, shines bright. I want to drown in your light, falls far, shines bright. I want to drown in your light, falls far, shines bright. Falls fire, shines bright. Falls fire, shines bright. Falls fire, shines bright.
Is there anyone who's influenced your music in your life?
Oh man, so many people, but I mean, my mom, she was a big influence.
Okay.
She was in a chorus growing up, a barbershop chorus, and so singing was a huge part of her life.
Sure.
And I don't know, I think that influenced me quite a lot. And,
Okay.
she recently passed away about 3 months ago, so
Oh, okay.
it's been a big,
Yeah.
life change.
That
and
is a big life
very,
change.
very sad.
Mhm.
We were very close,
I bet. Yeah.
but yeah. So she always encouraged us to do music.
Okay.
I think she enrolled me in a violin Suzuki class when I was like 3. I don't remember violin, but I think it helped maybe develop my ear a bit, and then as far as like, I don't know, there's tons of music that have been influential in my life. I grew up with a lot of like classic rock stuff, Queen, REM, Freddie Mercury.
Sure. Yep.
It's amazing. And more recently, I've really admired Sia as an artist. I feel like I knew about her before she became very popular.
Yeah.
And I liked a lot of her older music. And I just admire people who have voices that can do really awesome and unique things.
Right.
So I think that's what I really pick up on in music. And melody is a big part of my music. So, so all of my background, the Broadway, classic rock, pop, whatever, all of this has influenced, and even my mom's barbershop.
And your mom's barbershop.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh man, I think I found the on switch. Oh no, I think I'm gonna pull it. Oh well, I finally get my death wish. Oh man, you know it when you feel it. Look down the edges where you're nearing. Oh man, you're running cause you fear it. Time's not treating me too swell. I'm jumping down this wishing well. It's better than this living hell to me. Amazing how you get so far, not knowing who you really are. You wish for things you cannot understand. Oh hey, a penny for your thoughts, dear. No go, there's nothing to regret there. There's no to come to cold fear. Oh man, I wanna be a climber. My hands are feeling every fiber. Wet stone, a fool to the wiser. Time's not treating me too swell. I'm jumping down this wishing well. It's better than this living hell to me. Amazing how you get so far, not knowing who you really are. You wish for things you cannot understand. Oh man, I think I found the on switch. And bro, I wish I could reverse it. Don't go jumping on a death wish. Ha, ha.
Okay, the thing that I'm interested in is the indie rock scene. I'm not familiar that much because I'm in the folk world, but I'm very interested about that scene.
Yeah.
Could you tell me more about that?
Sure. Well, so I was living in Somerville prior to living in Sterling, and I'd say I'm more familiar with the Boston music indie rock scene than maybe the Worcester area.
Yep.
But my girlfriend is more from here, so combined we know a lot of people in both music worlds. I would say it's a really supportive community.
Okay.
And like there's a lot more women and LGBT people included in that world.
Okay.
I think it may have started as more of a boys' club for a while, but I feel like the people I know in that community have been really inclusive and supportive of each other. It doesn't feel competitive. It feels like everybody wants to play with each other, and it's really great. I've been involved in it's called Girls Rock Campaign Boston.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard of that.
I have not.
It's kind of a volunteer organization that they run a camp for young girls, and they're trans inclusive also, and so these girls form bands and learn instruments, form bands, and get to perform on a real stage by the end of the week. So through that community too, a lot of those women and LGBT people who are involved in that group, they also have bands themselves, a lot of them. So it's kind of this really positive vibe music world that I've been part of. And it's a really great organization too. I volunteered as a vocal coach and band coach.
Good for you. That's wonderful.
Several times. And they also have a ladies rock camp. So if you can be any age, if you want to be involved in the rock world.
If you want to bring out your inner rock and roll type of thing, you can come to these camps. And they're in Boston?
Yeah. And the ladies one raises money for the girls one, so underprivileged girls can attend. It's a really great organization.
Wonderful. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So do you go back and forth to Boston now to stay within that community? Or,
me and my girlfriend Rainey, she's in a number of bands, some of which practice out there. And so we're both kind of all over the place. And I feel like in between scenes, I guess.
Okay.
So this one is called Leave It Up.
Steer your boat for the passengers board of that country. Hear them quote maudlin words they can find for themselves. Check your coat, but make use of that baggage you carry. Clear your throat, but of course you got nothing to say. So leave it up, just leave it up. Leave it up to me. Leave it up, just leave it up. Leave it up to me. Yeah. Sip your wine, but make way for the movers and shakers. Take your time, we're waiting for you. You may find you've been rolling around in the breakers. Can't you try climbing out to an infinite blue? Oh, leave it up, just leave it up. Leave it up to me. Leave it up, just leave it up. Leave it up to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Take it on, or your life may be lying behind you. Till you're gone and have nothing to show for it all. Don't leave it up, don't leave it up. Leave it up to me. Leave it up, don't leave it up. Leave it up to me. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what's next for you? Where are you going? What are you going to do, and what is your band going to be doing?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we made another music video that we have to release.
Okay.
That features my kittens. I have 2 black cats, and they're both featured in this one. And I had a bunch of my artist friends actually create a lot of the backgrounds for it. It's going to be really cool. So that, hopefully we'll release that pretty soon. I probably should have released it a while back, but I procrastinate a lot.
And what is the message of this video?
Well, I guess it's to have an adventure in life.
Okay.
So the kittens in this video, the song is called "Leave It Up." It was actually the last one I played
song?
here.
Yeah.
And pretty much the message is let's have an adventure. Don't leave life up to someone else. Like go out and do what feels good to you.
Yeah.
So
And so so your band's involved with this video?
It's the song that from our album.
Oh, from your album. Okay.
Yeah, and me and Rainey. So she's been my drummer.
Yep.
Also, and she directed this video, and I guess we co-produced it together and coordinated all of our artist friends to make these backgrounds, and we wrangled the kittens. And yeah, it's going to be it's a cute video.
Sounds great.
Yeah. And then hopefully I plan to record again in the near future, because we have a lot of songs that we have and we want to share with the world. And touring, are you going to be touring at all? There's no plans of it right yet, because life has gotten in the way of planning all that.
Yeah.
But
I understand.
But hopefully, we do have a show coming up in September.
Okay.
We're kind of taking the summer to settle,
Sure.
I guess. And September 26th at the Lizard Lounge in Cambridge.
Okay, great place.
Yeah, and hopefully I'll play more around the
come out
Worcester
this
area.
way, play out here some.
Yeah, it'll be easier to drive to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, how do people reach you? I mean, what's the best way?
Best way is to go to our website, happylittleclouds.com.
Mm-hmm.
You can find all the info you need about us on there. We have an email list, so sign up, because I'll be trying to get better about sending emails out. And you can always message us, and on Facebook. Music is out there on the interwebs.
Okay, terrific. Well, I want to thank you for coming on Harmonies. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
This was great. So if you want to check out her music,
I do go by they and them.
I'm sorry.
I thought I'd mention that. So.
Yeah, I almost
got
got it right.
Get right.
To the very end. So Jac's music is at her website. You can check the music out and what Jac's music is about and Jac's story. And I want to thank you for coming on Harmonies, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Why don't you take what you want from me?